Welcome back to the show, everybody. This is KRIM News Extra, and we all know what happens here. Every village has its own pride, its own culture, its own distinct voice. Agate, of course, has the Mango Festival. Talafofo has the wonderful Banana Festival. Manila has the Doni Festival. And now our friends up in Yigo, which technically is the largest in terms of landmass village here on the island, has the Citrus Festival. And who better to tell us all about it than the mayor of the northernmost village of Guam, Mayor Rudy Matanani. Mayor, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
All right.
You know, we really appreciate you guys helping us to disseminate the information on our kickoff for our Yigo Citrus Festival this coming June 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
All right, well, it's our pleasure. Also, Ron Kirua here. Ron, a pleasure as always.
Well, it's always great to be here, and if we can get the word out to the public, it's all the better for everyone else.
And because it is a celebration, and what would a party on Guam be without Joe San Agustin?
Thank you. Well, we're going to have fun up there in Yigo. You know, we have a large gym up there. We've got great parking space, and the beauty is that is the NFS back. People have a place to go.
So the celebration continues.
That's correct.
Now, the thing that I appreciate about this most, gentlemen, you guys can all jump in here as you see fit. It's not just a particular fruit that's being celebrated, but the Citrus Festival, which is very broad in scope and everything like that. So how exactly will we be celebrating the citrus in the great village of Yigo?
Well, there's actually a lot of ways, and the kickoff will start with you know, the disseminating of seedlings, Harbor Day. And during Harbor Day, we will be giving, there will be contests and giving out citrus seedlings. We'll be selling them. We have about 500 seedlings and a lot more. So, you know, we're inviting the whole island. But first of all, I want to disseminate the information to our villagers. It's very important that, you know, the ones that are kicking off this celebration know about it. And actually, we've been doing that for over 2 months now. And there's no excuse for our villagers to say that we didn't know about it, because that has been coming out. You know, there's signs all over the place. So, you know, we're ready to kick this off with a bang, and I hope, you know, we can just hope that it's successful. And as far as everything is going, you know, without Mr. Dave Damian to take this and run with it, you know, I really don't know how it would be now, but because he actually is a working man and got this to where it's at. You know, I want to take the opportunity here to thank the the Yigo Citrus Festival Committee for getting the Citrus Festival to where it's at now.
Mm-hmm. Well, I like the fact that you brought up like seedlings and the way citrus can flourish very, very positively. So, Roland, maybe you can shed light on this. I grew up in Yigo. I went to school at Sanchez. I'm very, very, very aware of the community in Yigo. And of course, one thing we take pride in Yigo is the red dirt. So talk about
soil.
Yeah, exactly.
What little there is.
Exactly. Thank you. Talk about the richness of the soil and what that can do for citrus plants.
Well, and actually, when the idea of what type of fruit or vegetable to celebrate around came up, a number of different fruits and vegetables came up, and citrus came up. And when I was asked, I thought that citrus would be a very good anchor for such a festival. And the reason why is because not only are there a number of different citruses that are available on island, and everyone has, you know, some sort of enjoyment or memory, whether it's you like it in Kelaguen, or, you know, someone's got this really great lemon meringue pie. But also in the village of Yigo, because we have that well-drained soils, these citrus actually thrive. And so this is an opportunity for us to highlight that. And as the mayor was saying, that we want to celebrate Arbor Day prior to this. So knowing full well that this is a La Nina year, and everyone knows that this is dry season right now, the village of Yigo is going to plant a number of trees in Yigo, but they're not just going to be put out there and then neglected. Because we understand also that once you put the seedling in the ground, that's when it starts. That's the beginning. That's the growth. It's like nursing a child. And part of the activities that are going to be happening up there is there will be an educational component. So the University of Guam Cooperative Extension Service will be up there. If you have got questions about citrus, be it disease, how to grow it, maybe some recommendations, and even varieties. The university, as well as a number of other different stakeholders, will be up there to help educate the public about.
Well
the
done, and
potential.
hopefully, like in future citrus festivals, we'll be able to take advantage of the previous harvest and then plant new seedlings.
And that's part of it too.
Okay. Well, Joe, yeah, I want to kind of throw this to you now because I'm thinking when you think of citrus and things that can grow very well here, everybody automatically assumes calamansi. Wonderful, wonderful fruit, makes incredible lemonade. You know, like you said, you can put it in a variety of recipes and everything like that. How will you be celebrating citrus of all types?
Well, you know, up in Yigo, what we're doing is our mission up there is to celebrate, educate, and cultivate the past, present, and future of citrus. And we started in Yigo. There's going to be a bunch of events going up there, Jay, that maybe I'll turn around the poster. Maybe you can zoom on it. Other than the Arbor Day that's happening on the 21st, we also got the Trash-a-thon. There's a bunch of events going to happen up there. And you know, with the different vendors that are going to show up there, there's going to be, what's that, the citrus competition. Like, you know, like Ron brought up the lemon meringue pies. We got Kelligwins. I mean, everybody's actually gearing up for it. Well, we met a couple of folks right out the door, and they said, yeah, I'll bring my specialty. You don't necessarily have to be from Yigo, but you can come up because, you know, citrus is all over the island. So we're going to do everything we can to make sure that citrus actually is celebrated big time in Yigo.
Outstanding. Well, tell you what, I want to throw a commercial at that, but when we come back, we want to let everybody know how they can get involved and they can be part of the island community when we continue with our fascinating discussion on Yigo's Citrus Festival when we return.